In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, then we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Joel can't control where the movies begin or end, because he used those special parts to make his robot friends. Robot roll call Cabot, Gypsy, Tom Servo, You're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts. Then repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
There, all done, okay. Hi everybody, I'm just giving Tom Servo the equivalent of a robot haircut. You're next, have a seat. Just kidding.
30 seconds to commercial sign.
Hey, what do you think, Tom? I think it's pretty good for my first
Very
time.
sporty.
Hey, you kind of look like that guy from House Party. I think that's kind of neat.
Yo!
Oh, there you are,
Fresh.
Pro. Great. Now, to keep it looking good, you're going to need some of these accoutrements. There's the styling gel. There's the styling gel activator rub. That comes after the styling gel. There's the vapor mist hood. That comes after the styling mist activator gel. And right, and then there's the after pre-shampoo. No, then this is the shampoo. Then comes the after shampoo, but before mist rub, and then
2, commercial sign now.
Oh, we'll be right back. You know,
Why go
teasing
away?
plastic takes protein out. Using polycarbon 21 religiously. We'll be right back. Oh, you're back. Boy. Step down, grab a lollipop. Good job there. I guess it's time for the invention exchange, if I'm not mistaken.
Look, I'll say when it is and when it is not time for the invention exchange. And I say that it is time for the invention exchange. Isn't that right, Frank?
Duck was playing with the thing in the water.
Look, our invention is rather complex this week, Joel, so why don't you go first?
Well, I was going to show you the Mexican jumping beanbag chair this week. It was really great for moving and rearranging the house, you know, excellent for the elderly circulation. And if the vinyl ripped, it would cover itself in a tangy cheese sauce. But again, Gypsy ate it.
She's got Montezuma's revenge like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, it's too bad. So I had to pull this one out. It's not really done, but I think the concept's kind of neat. You know, preparing taxes on Earth is a really stressful time for everybody involved, especially the person who has to prepare your taxes. So I invented this adding machine that actually, when it prints out in these kind of candies that are on paper. See, and that way you can eat your losses if things go bad. My favorite flavor is in the red.
Yeah, it turns a bean counter into a jelly bean counter, you might say.
Wow, those are great. I love those. You know what I really liked were those wax whistles that you'd get at Halloween and those little yellow candy corn things. Sometimes I just stick them up my nose.
Look, no one is interested in your little trip down memory lane.
Well, Joe Franklin would be.
And nobody is interested in some candy adding machine.
Well, actually, it's the ribbon was the candy part. If you're going to be...
Please tell Joel and the bots about our new invention.
Okay, well, Joel, you know, if you're like me, when I think of the 70s, I think of one thing. Foosball! Woo! So what we've done is we've taken the whole foosball concept and we've caulked this, added water, and we've turned it into water polo. Woo!
That's right. It'll provide hours of aquatic terror. Get that, Frank? With shark attacks, boat accidents.
I'm going to kill you.
Just like the kind of terror you're going to see in this film this week, Joe. Phantom Creeps with Bela Lugosi.
And then after
have
that,
you now, Frank.
our main feature is called Rocket Attack USA. It's the feel-good film of the Cold War era, a triumph of the human spirit. But now I'm going to kill you.
I have you now.
Die!
I just scored on you, Pauline Kael. Endure the film, Joel, if
I
you can.
will kill you.
Did you see that foosball thing they did?
Cool.
Now, is creeps a verb or a noun in this?
I think it's a French pancake.
Yeah.
Spotlight dance on the Phantom Creep.
Hey, Basil Dick and Mildred Barish. I've had that before. Chopper always leaves you laughing. Ha 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 ha.
Ford BB. Ford BB. What kind of guy? Oh, it's the good kind.
It's a view out of the window of an HO train there.
This is my skull. Stick around and find out how that could have happened.
I was going to use this skull, but I welded a phone to it. Wasn't that puckish of me?
Nothing wrong with her skull that $100 wouldn't fix.
These two don't get me started. I just fused their pelvises together. Oh boy.
This was my most fiendish experiment. I connected these two by the frame. Very expensive.
This is my mailing list. If you're interested, I'm selling it. Notice the perfect demographic.
Now, back to my HO train, the Transylvania Choo-Choo. Pardon me, boy.
In Xanadu did Kublai Khan a stately pleasure dome decree.
Forward. I guess that's how you're supposed to read it.
Mallory? Yes, Alex.
Are you guys still sure that Lucas was the first one to do this?
And so Peter saw the wolf coming through the woods, followed by an oboe.
Wait, who was Jim Daly? Back that up a little, will ya?
Gene, the dancing machine. Art, well, you know the rest of the story.
This wasn't in my bag when I left the house.
Oh, a klepto, eh?
That's the same kind of disc that was found under the plant.
The one the spider went to.
Let me see.
Ah, shut up, Grandma. I'd eat your peanuts.
Hold on, will you, Jim? I want to send it back to the department. Are you sure you didn't find it and take it as sort of a
God is his
keepsake?
co-pilot.
Why, of course I didn't.
From where the car was found, have you any idea where Dr. Zerka was going?
None whatever.
Oh, now how do you feel about spontaneous human combustion?
Sorry I blew up like that.
That can't be healthy.
Plot's out of order?
Bail out, I'm not dressed for it.
What are you doing here? Never mind.
I didn't think you'd mind if I took the last parachute. You're a dear, thanks.
Oh, shoot!
Oh, Professor Firefly, it's not my size.
Stop, drop, and roll.
And that's why I'll never fly.
I got you.
I can see my house from here.
Landing gear's down.
This is Zerka.
Sucker? She got on the plane, didn't she? Man.
Hey, try and move her spine around as much as possible.
It's kind of a weird idea of foreplay, but when in Rome.
Oh, wow, I'm gonna get me another one. This is my lucky day.
How fortunate. This will simplify everything.
Kathy Rigby is Peter Pan.
Anything you say, boss? Oh, I can see the strings. Look at that.
Fresh, delicious, tree-ripened girls.
She's wearing easy spirit shoes for jumping.
Just think of her as a piñata. Hey, watch the hands. Come on. Hey, ouch. Ooh, that does hurt. Ooh.
It was a government plane. 2 men and another woman.
And a baby.
I'm a reporter. I've got to get to that wreck.
Come, Joel. I'm a doctor. I will take you there.
Well, we sure do have a lot of adventures, boss. Luckily, the policeman's picnic was just over the hill.
Hey, did you guys hear the one about the traveling salesman, huh?
Okay, buddy. There's an ambulance on the way.
But I feel fine.
I'll make a complete report later.
Well, thanks for buying those raffle tickets. Let's knock off for some donuts.
Wait, I want to get my pen out of this guy's throat.
I need it back.
Wait a minute. I'm a physician.
Yeah, Klaus von Bülow.
Oh, this simplifies everything. And to think I was going to identify her. What a hoot.
She's dead. How unfortunate. Oh, the irony.
Wait a minute. I'm kissing my own hand.
Hey, I got dibs, fella.
Woman is dead.
Well, that's that.
He's got gum. How fortunate.
Captain West, my paper would like an official statement from you.
Get bent. Is that official enough for you?
Following you to get a story.
What do you make of him, Doctor?
Well, I could make a clown roast with the ribs. Boy.
The man seemed to be in a coma.
You watched the first reel of the film.
At the controls.
The ambulance is coming.
Take this girl away.
Come on, lady.
Captain West, I want to know the connection between this plane crash and Dr. Zorka's death. Unless you tell me.
All right, arrest her.
Leave go of me.
mean
You
let
can't
go?
arrest me without a charge.
Crasher was stowing away in a government plane. Come on.
Bad
You
syntax.
can't do this to me.
Yeah, and I'll tell you another thing, too. Hey, wait a minute.
And Jerry Mathers as the beaver.
A thorough examination of your pilot
And your
today
colon.
convinces me that he's in a state of suspended animation. However, I've made arrangements to have him brought here for further observation.
Of his colon.
I've been wondering, Doctor, if
Looks like
one
the
of
coffee's
Zorka's
done.
discs could have had something to do with this.
Oh, his spine was in perfect shape when I examined
On
him.
the plane has disappeared. But you saw no spiders, and Dr. Zorka is dead. Yes, but his secrets aren't dead.
But his colon
He might
is.
have sold his formula to those foreign agents who were after it. That still wouldn't explain the presence of the element on the plane.
Or my presence in this
Only
film.
Daly and Mrs. Zorka and yourself aboard. If it happens, there was someone else aboard.
Or just a colon. Mystery guest, sign in, please. Kitty Carlisle.
Dr. Mallory. How do you do, Miss Drew?
The doctor and I are old friends.
Oh, so that's how it
Did you check
is.
my credentials?
Yes.
Satisfied?
No. We have reason to believe that something was smuggled aboard that plane.
We'll have to do a cavity search of the
No,
plane.
you can't print anything except what I tell you. Is that clear?
Oh, a police tape. Neat.
You win. Shoot.
The airplane crash was a sequel to the violent death of Dr. Zorka.
Starring George Kennedy.
Paris this year sets newsprint, newsprint, newsprint. Yards of it.
Zach Norman is Sammy and Chief Zabu. What do you make of that?
Extra, extra! Fire hydrant attacked by newspaper.
It's rare that a human interest story makes it on the front page like this.
Coincidence? Read the book.
Okay, we read this.
Extra, extra.
Extra. Hey, boss, says here you're dead.
Rumors of my death are greatly exaggerated. Oh, Jumbo. Oh, I love it.
You did the crosswords, you fool. And look, Tom and Roseanne beat me out in the press again.
She's really dead. You knew that, Doctor. You saw her.
Mallory. And all the so-called scientists who drove me into hiding, they are responsible for her death. They shall pay.
That's my boss. Always going on about his life or danger. But look who does all the driving. We'll be right back.
Meanwhile, in a Frank Lloyd Wright building nearby.
Send this message in code to all our allied foreign operators. As a disguise for our spying operations.
Bungee jumping, sport of fools.
Hey, whoa, whoa, they gotta learn what a montage is like.
Well, did you get Zorka's formula?
Yes, it was
Seen that
juice,
place
toast,
the guard
milk,
around
and
Zorka's
tricks.
house. We haven't been able to enter. You've got to get in, or find Zorka's assistant monk. I'm about to broadcast a recording to our friends in Europe, informing them of Zorka's death.
All right, I'll go myself and some of the men tonight. We may be able to slip past the guards.
Well,
Think I could have some lunch money?
Get back to your letter, you wiener. I'll be in my office. Oh, I don't have one. See you later. Not.
All ready?
Kill him.
I'm about to broadcast exercise 47 with code interruptions.
All right, begin.
Well, the old clock on the wall says it's time for the Longines Symphonette.
Yes, it's Fibber McGee and Molly on International Morse Code.
Don't open that closet, Fibber.
Inform His Majesty at once.
That Jim?
It's for me.
No, but it may not revive him.
You'll sure hurt him.
This is an antidote that I prepared in anticipation of such an event.
It's an amusing little anecdote.
This is the first opportunity I've had to test the antidote.
Usually I just get the puppy drunk.
I will never love again.
No, something is missing. Some essential ingredient that I failed to hit upon.
His torso.
How do you propose to find it? Make another search of Zorka's laboratory.
And this time wear clothing.
Someone else beats us to it.
Oh, like everybody else in the world's gonna be there.
Meanwhile, at the Adams house.
Is that Raul Julia?
Seen anything yet, Mac?
Nah. Spooky old dump like this. The place is guarded. I can't reach the secret entrance.
Oh, it's Wheeler and Woolsey.
What's that? Wind, I guess.
Wind, would you put your hands down?
Never mind the guards. If they
What
stop
about
you,
the
I will be
bullets?
there to help.
That's my boss. Always getting us into kooky situations. But I'll be back later.
You think you've got problems? My bladder's the size of a...
Oh, I'll take a picture of you and then I quit developing.
Still shaking the bushes, boss.
Be very quiet. I'm hunting side quicks.
All right, come on. Back to the house.
Inside.
Does this mean we're not going back to the house?
You had me worried, boss. That was too close for comfort.
Would you please turn off the Little Rascals music?
What's wrong? I stopped the guy that was prowling around here, and something hit him from behind, and he got away.
I love that story. Now let's get moving.
Better not tell Captain West that kind of a yarn.
I tell you there's something queer about this place.
Yeah, it's Oscar Wilde's birthplace, so what?
Draw the curtains.
What color?
Set the sound detector.
Hey, it looks like a Heathkit electric chair. You don't see those very
Must
often.
remove all the spiders and discs.
Disc is disc.
In case Mallory searches this place again.
That's cool.
Mallory came into possession of those discs.
Be careful with my Misto Magic Show.
An antidote from it.
And turn on the thermostat. It's freezing. Look at my bug collection.
Of these spiders.
An antidote from this? He must be pretty good.
I doubt
In
it.
the scientific world, he's second only to myself. And why not put one of your spiders after him?
Oh, that's it. I've had it with you, fat boy.
His time has not yet come.
Creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers.
Tell. Oh, look out. Oh.
Whoops, excuse me. That's Mr. Idiot to you, boss.
You want one of my little pets to sting you?
Gee, next time take the rest of my head off.
I'm ready for my mystery date.
I'm all ready. Get the roper to open the door.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I give the orders around here.
Hello, Daddy.
I was really scared. I dreamed that there was a little kid in my closet with Hooky.
Now, horticulturist, but I think these need water. Huh?
What's this, a dark communion wafer?
Lame.
Well,
He's no good for light dusting, but on heavy jobs, he's just wonderful.
There's someone in the house.
Oh, babe alert. Hot Madonna babe alert.
there. That's just to show you I can do it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's my line. I'm still working on my blocking. Excuse me. You want to see my Cagney?
My desire, man, beauty, cab intruder.
What? Huh? Check your code, sir. Oh, he's a robot.
All enemies.
1313 Mockingbird Lane. Doesn't look scary to me.
Any trouble, Max?
Yes, sir. There's a man. Just a prowler, sir. We drove him off. I must not show my power until I'm ready to strike.
We'll take it on the road. New Haven, Boston, Springfield.
You know, for a robot, he's got a really flat butt.
See what's
All
up.
right, Captain, as long as you didn't get inside.
Well, I got to third, if that counts for anything.
The secret entrance. Let's go. Do you forget the card?
Oh, yeah.
Phone company, pizza delivery, gas company.
Secret entrance? That looks like the front door to me.
Landlord, Mr. Zorka.
Yes. Sounds like Bill. Bill, we're coming, boy.
Shoot the spider.
Oh, be proud you shot a spider. Thank you, John Goodman.
How will we take him? I'll shoot my way out the front.
Oh,
yeah.
That would be me, Mr. Fool.
Oh, a Milwaukee cop, huh?
Roller coaster.
Say what? Boy. Man, I wonder if being invisible stops bullets.
Now that I'm invisible, I'll secretly switch their coffee with Folgers crystals.
Stay on guard.
Run, Von Ryan! Von Ryan! Stagger, Von Ryan!
Oh, my. Von Ryan.
My boss, always rigging things, so I'm the clown that takes the bullets.
Is he dead?
No, just stunned.
Stunned? He took 6 bullets.
It's Christine!
Christine!
Here it goes.
My car's back there in the trees.
How to get in the trees. Practice.
He's gonna get a DWI, driving while invisible.
1928 Porter. That's my mother dear.
Doesn't she help you through everything you do?
I'm so glad she's here.
Please. Hey, guys. I think that's James Dean there. Over the side, over the side.
Can't touch this.
Meanwhile, in another part of the world, thousands of miles away.
There it is.
And get it?
Casper, the friendly ghost.
Oh, this is great. I can pick my nose and sing to the radio and nobody will see me.
Now, we thought it would be funny to place a rock under the tire of the car. Now, here comes Fanny Flagg to help us.
Still shaking the bushes, boss.
The driver is gone or he's hiding. You stay here.
Welcome to Death Valley days.
He's almost as visible as I was when I was president.
Oh, mommy.
Still shaking the bushes. And get that frog out of here.
We left a good tip.
Now, I know it's a wooden nickel, and you're not supposed to take them, but he's gonna disprove that myth.
Oh, what the heck. Yeah, I'm keeping it. And I'm taking this juicy car, too.
Still shaking the bushes, boss.
Hey, we gotta send this into Bob Saget. It's just priceless.
Like the old saying goes, walk invisibly and carry a big stick.
Owie.
Oh, this will win me the grand prize for sure.
Why, kill me, and others too.
Hey, you've got my overnight bag!
Oh, let's get out of here, Scooby. Oh, Crashing Timbers. Isn't that a place in the Poconos?
All right, all of you out of here. I gotta clean up. Now, unless you're gonna give the Will Rogers one, get it. Oh! Boy, that Phantom sure did creep at a slow pace. Well, Rocket Attack USA should be exciting. The Overlord said it was a war film.
Actually, I think it's a Cold War film.
Cold War. Now, what the heck was the Cold War anyway,
Well, the
Joel?
Cold War was a rich, fertile time of paranoia, virulent conservatism, rampant jingoism.
Oh, the Reagan era.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think it was the McCarthy era in the 50s.
The Charlie McCarthy era. Yeah.
Well, you're right, exactly. It was the McCarthy era. Yeah, these are some artist renderings. You want to bring it in, Cambot, just a little bit? You see, I have here these artist renderings. You see, one day Charlie McCarthy looked at Howdy Doody's hair and saw red. After that, Charlie formed the McCarthy hearings on un-American activities. Howdy turned informant and named names. Gumby, Pokey, Kukla, and Ollie were all implicated on Howdy's damning testimony. Turns out Gumby and Pokey were in bed with the Chinese. Their arrest started out the whole free art cloaky movement. Kukla, Ollie, had worked on a left-leaning Clifford Odets Playhouse 90 script, but they were cleared of all charges. One of the era's biggest informants...
Oh, no, not the duck from You Bet Your Life.
He was a good friend of arch-conservative Marx brother writer Maury Riskin, and as far as he was concerned, the secret word was subversive. After that duck's devastating testimony, neither Jerry Mahoney, Knucklehead Smith, or Farfel worked for years. Arthur Miller took it upon himself to write an emotionally gut-wrenching commentary on the Cold War era called Topo Gigio Goes to the Circus. Topo, by the way, used his earnings from the Ed Sullivan Show to fund the attempted assassination of Fidel Castro.
No, Joel, after this, nothing will ever shock me again.
Oh yeah, brace yourself, because the most sinister friendly witness brought up in front of the committee was none other than Lamb Chop.
Oh, wow, big surprise.
I always hated her anyway.
Yeah.
She was the one who put the finger on Davy and Goliath.
Oh,
Not Davy and Goliath.
Say it ain't so, Joel. Say it ain't so.
Davy, being a God-fearing American, was more than happy to cooperate. Goliath named names too. Let's see, there was Dalton Trumbull, Ring Lardner Jr., Albert Maltz, and Bertold Brecht. Unfortunately, all the committee heard was arf, 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 arf. Goliath was convicted of contempt of Congress and sent to the pound.
Boy, at least we know an era like that will never happen again.
That's right, my little friends.
Yeah, I'm sure glad I'm not a puppet.
Yeah, me too.
No, me neither. Who pulls your strings?
Puppets as politicians sounds like a Sid and Marty Krofft sitcom.
In the month of October 1957, the Soviet Union was successful in placing an Earth satellite into orbit. In so doing, they changed the entire concept of modern warfare.
And that hurts.
Yeah.
The story you are about to see would be inevitable should the wrong people gain control of that government.
Like the New Monkeys.
Or the filmmakers.
Remember, guys, this is filmed in color. It's just that everything is gray in Russia.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Exploit
learned it in
film.
school.
Rocket Attack USA! But it starts in Russian. Edward Cherznik as the commie rat.
Daniel Kern did the letters.
Hey!
Hey, what's wrong? Oh. And the godless communists.
With Vladovia Zaralefniknek as the commie scum.
Alan Smiler as a sad guy. Dietetic photography by Mike Tabb.
Short and one-name people listed here.
Don't be a hero. No. Wait a minute, that's not right.
Rick Carrier Pigeon, Big Steve Brody, Baron L. Baron.
Ha 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 ha! Next in Star Search opening credit competition, Sinbad. Ha!
And the people who helped make this collection of stock footage possible.
Hey, check it out. It's a water tower, you guys.
No, it's a flying tick.
It's a land-loving mother pigeon of all phantom creeps.
No, I think it's a supersonic metal-covered spitball.
Meanwhile, I Love Lucy shows are transmitted throughout the world.
Hey, look, that guy won a Tony.
Crickets. I think I'll name my band that.
Hey, Mildred, come here a minute and listen to this.
Oh, Ken, I'm busy right now.
Hey, he yelled all the way to
So
Washington.
the cogs of an intricate federal machine
Looks like
began
Madison.
to revolve.
I'm on
The
State
task of
Street.
finding out
Market.
about the intent of this foreign
Historical
achievement eventually ended up in the office of the Central Intelligence Group.
If you can believe that.
We believe it was fired from a base in the Caspian Sea area.
We also believe that for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows.
Satellite in its present orbit. We plotted each circuit of the globe.
When this guy quits passing gas, let's knock off for lunch.
Northeast direction and to take 96 minutes. That's about all we know, except that it is broadcasting on 2 common frequencies, and the signal is not coded.
And aliens are speaking on my
What we
dental
do not
work.
know is whether it is sending out code while over Russia, and if it is, what information it may be given.
Line.
We think at the moment it may be nothing more than a device for propaganda,
How dare they?
but they may have a big jump on us.
Boing.
I'll let Dr. Hemlick explain.
He makes more than me.
And he's a good maneuverer.
The Intercontinental Missile Program has been held up awaiting some way to get a report on 3 vital points to do with outer space.
Jeez, don't open with a joke or
One, the
anything.
exact density of the air at the altitude the missile will
I think
travel.
that's Doogie Howser, all
Second,
grown
the
up.
effect of radioactivity on such a rocket.
I'm so ashamed.
Third, do the other planets exert enough gravitational pull to cause deviation in the navigational equipment?
Pause.
The whole purpose of a world satellite
Thank you.
is to find the answers to these questions.
At the back of the book.
The first country to obtain these information will be able to fire a successful missile within 6 months.
Well, thanks, Bob. I think we all have our cyanide tablets ready.
Pencils down, people.
You may as well answer it, General. That's all I have to say.
Oh, may I?
Watkins here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Three bags full.
Yes, sir. Pencil, please.
Give me a friggin' pencil.
Yes, sir.
I want you to go to Germany and pick up my laundry.
The political pressures regarding this matter were terrific.
They were fabulous.
Consequently, it wasn't long before a top-secret coded message reached the desk of George White, chief of the European Bureau of the
It
Central
said, drink more
Intelligence Group.
Ovaltine.
Thank you very much for your kind cooperation. Yours
I'll
truly,
get the laundry
George
for
White.
you. Blah, blah,
Would you have
hugs
that
and
typed up
kisses.
see
You
that
know
it
how it
gets on the
goes.
courier
Sign my
plane to
name.
Washington, please?
It's an ad for Dolphin Temps.
Oh, let's check the day timer now. Let's see. Massage at 2:30, manicure at 4, bomb rush
Hey.
at 5.
Hello. Oh, yes, will you send him in? I've been waiting for him.
Tell him I have his pencil.
How you doing, John? Fine. How are you, George? Good to see you. Sit down.
You can have the chair of shame.
Oh, what's up?
Your number, pink boy.
John, I sent for you because you're the best agent we have.
What kind of collateral can you give me?
What's the job? When you start passing out compliments, I figure there's usually something pretty big up.
Something big is up.
Little man.
Washington has been on my back for weeks to get
He
somebody
looks
into
like
Moscow.
Sam Waterston.
They want to find out if the Reds are really on the right track with their satellites.
Well, aren't these satellites just a good propaganda move on their part?
We hope so. But they may be getting data that would put them way ahead of us.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Well, don't lean back in that chair
You're
for
going to be flown
one.
into Russia, then make your way to Moscow. There you'll contact one of our agents.
Then coat yourself with bear grease and cluck
It's
like a
all in
chicken.
here. Incidentally, destroy that after you've read it.
Yeah, I'll throw it away.
The
naturally.
agent is a girl, but we think that
Hey.
she's the right one for the job.
Now, I'll be the judge of that.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, John, we want information, not a repetition of that affair in Vienna.
Oh, that.
was
My later
completely
husband just came back from the cleaners.
Seriously, George, when do I go?
Right now.
Bye.
I'll drive you to a little airport outside of town. One of our best pilots will take you in a special civilian plane.
And then push you out the back,
John.
screaming.
I've no need to tell you. If you're caught, we'll have to say that we never heard of you.
It'll be as if
I've
you
been
were
through
on
that
Thick of the
before,
Night
remember?
show.
Is it okay if I stop by my apartment and pick up a toothbrush?
Sure. Let's go.
Yeah.
And take a bath while you're at it.
Whew.
White drove Manston
Glad
to
they
a
cleaned
tiny
the lens
civilian
here.
airfield. Here they met the pilot, who was to fly
An
the
amiable
agent as
chap
far
with
into
soft
Russia
skin
as
and
was
liquid brown
practicable.
eyes.
They were using a civilian plane with civilian markings to avoid as
No
much suspicion
ventilation.
as possible, and with the slim hope that if caught, they could pretend to be two innocent civilians who had
Waking up in
strayed
each
off
other's
course.
arms.
White himself was not happy as the little plane lifted into the air.
Bye, Green
It is
Lantern.
never pleasant to send a personal friend into such danger.
But
This
he can
job
live with it.
had to be done, and the best man had to do it.
The groom or the bridesmaids just wouldn't do.
During the flight, all papers were first memorized, then destroyed, except for the false ones that identified the two men as tourists.
Oh, he said except for the false ones.
It was not possible to proceed all the way to Moscow, the ultimate destination. The range of the little plane was not sufficient.
But it was
Also,
the little
vicinity
plane
of
that
the
could.
Russian capital was too heavily guarded for a
With
landing.
hay bales.
Therefore, it was necessary to put down soon after crossing the border of the Soviet Union.
So they landed
There was
here
a small
in
vacant
Nunu Pudzi.
pasture, which the pilot had used before.
Oh, but not for landing. That was close.
The white zone is for loading and unloading of spies only.
What about the red zone? Really?
After leaving the plane,
Thanks, comrade.
Manston could expect no further
Comrade,
help
that kills me.
until he reached his contact.
I better get out of here.
This meant traveling by the most inconspicuous ways possible, walking when necessary,
Otherwise, a
and keeping
light
constantly
ginger
on the
trot.
alert. At this rate, Moscow lay 1 to
There's a
5
commercial
weeks
behind this
away.
bush.
The capital was apparently
Moscow.
peaceful and prosperous under its present regime.
Well, that wouldn't
But
last.
tension was growing, and rumors
What's
were
going on
beginning
today,
to spread
Ski,
about
anyway?
the possibility of the military taking over
Hey,
control
hi.
of the government.
Who is it?
The people were not in favor of this, but military minds do not often consider the desires of the
You know,
layman
suddenly I'm
when making
thirsty
their
for a
plans.
case.
What?
It's only a penny.
Once Manston got to the metropolitan area of Moscow, he found it easier to get about, as there were many tourists from the Western European countries in and around the Russian capital.
Remember, when you're taking snaps on
His
holiday,
instructions had
don't
been
cut off
clear.
the subject's
Go
head.
to a certain cafe and wait for a chance
Excuse
to
me.
make contact with the
Spy
agent
contact.
For
who was
a,
to act
spy
as his
section, please.
intermediary.
You
No
spy?
spying?
Excuse me.
Spying.
Spy over
Spy?
there?
Oh, this will be good.
This looks like the spy seat.
He's a spy.
They only have red wine here. It's weird.
She's reading for the part of Jeannie. Elizabeth Montgomery.
Oh, wow. Free drinks and a
I
show.
wonder if she's going to finish her Fintuzler.
Huh.
It's a big drink.
There's Kenny G in Russia here. Take a listen.
This is the real Russia, after hours.
Yee-hoo.
When all the lights are
On
red.
the surface, Manston was calm. But underneath,
it was just like a bus ride in the 10th grade, if you know what I mean.
Disintegrate so quickly, he would be unable to complete his mission.
You can't really tell from the shot, but that's exactly what he was thinking.
As the girl appeared, his immediate concern was to establish contact without being observed.
And get a menu.
On this action hinged the success of his entire mission.
Hey, are you my waitress? Could I just get some bread or something? Oh.
I can't see.
Hey, could somebody please get this guy some service over here, please, huh?
I'd like to order, please.
Not coming back here again.
Boogie, guys. Swing. R-O-C-K-E-T in the USA.
R-O-C-K-E-T in the USA.
Boogie.
I would like to order, please.
I'm beginning to enjoy this.
Mind if I mooch off your Fintuzler?
Now this is my interpretation of the specials for the evening. The flagellation from my arms will tell you to enjoy the roast pork. or the shish kebab?
Can we see the dessert tray?
Enjoy the falafel. I'll be here all week. Excuse me. Thanks a lot. I'll be here all week.
Oh, great. This must be the wine list players here.
And now, funny man, Yakov Smirnov.
Oh, great. It's Rip Taylorski.
Here's your secret message.
Can I run a tab?
No, it's a secret message and there's no charge.
I should leave a tip.
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Ixnay.
Excuse me. Could you get me some crackers or something? Just anything.
Jeez.
Try something special from the bar. This week's special Polynesian delights.
And the
Flaming
Black
Russian.
Russians. And finally, the Fintuzler.
Hey, who's that guy over there?
It's a Pope on banjo.
Oh.
This is an ad for medicated tux.
You know, if you're going to keep playing that music, just torch us right now, okay? Just set fire to everything. And
I can't believe this guy made it on Letterman.
Amazing.
I bet he didn't panel.
Man, that couple came in after that guy, and they've already eaten.
You know, guys, a hack is a hack, no matter what country we're in. Thank you. Enjoy the blintzes. I'll be here all week.
And don't smoke. Please, don't smoke. Goodbye.
How many nights must I wait for my man?
Good night, my someone.
In my own little corner, in my own little house. I can be.
I think I'll check the rat trap. Oh, no dinner tonight.
Huh? I wonder who that could be in the middle of Russia and everything.
Well, the place looks okay. I guess I could open it.
Hi, look, I'm really, really hungry. Do you have any cereal or anything? I'm just starved.
Hello.
Did anyone see you?
No, just the
I
guy in the
waited till
club,
the
the belly
porter
dancer, the
upstairs
fire eater, the
to
cab driver, everyone on the street, and the guy filming this. Besides that, no one.
May I verify your papers?
Say, you're all business, aren't you? I like that.
A letter from Ed McMahon. You may already be a winner.
This doesn't look like you.
Oh, it had just been raining. I've been really sick, too. Lost some weight.
Well, I guess you do. Do you do windows?
Please
Oh, she's burning. No, they can't even afford to burn paper in this film.
Just throw it out of
What
shadow.
are your plans?
Oh, you just burned my plans.
First, I must find out if you feel the same way now as you did 2 years ago when you contacted our legation in Turkey.
Yes, I do. I
Put
haven't
some
changed
commas
my
in there.
mind.
Really?
Punctuation.
My family was killed resisting the Germans. I escaped to Turkey and later married one of your airmen. He was killed in an accident, and that's when I made my decision. I was told
Wow,
to
you're
return here,
Mrs.
and I
Bad
would be
Luck, aren't
contacted.
you?
But why have they waited so long?
You are being saved for the big one.
Me.
And this is the big one. Through your contacts, we have to find out if the Reds have gained any advantage.
Would
to
you like a
Sputnik.
cigarette?
And
Gee.
if so, how much?
Well, I can tell you this much now. They have all the information they want.
How do you know that?
Take this.
In a way, even your Mr. George White in Germany hasn't learned.
Go on.
Last month, I became the mistress of the Minister of Defense.
Ooh.
When the pig gets drunk, he talks.
Sweet.
What a setup.
They are nice, aren't they?
I don't know exactly what data they've received from the satellite, but I heard him say it was enough for the engineers to complete their missile design. They all seem very elated.
I wouldn't wonder.
Looking at you.
Look, I'm going to have to get this back to headquarters as quickly as possible. It'll take them a couple of weeks to contact me with further instructions.
Do you have a fax
In the
machine
meantime,
or
I
something?
think it would be best if I stayed here. That is, if you don't mind.
I don't mind, but in this case, well, I want to help all I can, but when Joseph gets drunk, he comes here.
Mm-hmm.
And for your own sake, I don't think you want to overhear some of the things that happen.
Ooh.
Hey, listen, I'll only watch till I run out of quarters,
Look, in this
okay?
business, I have to do a lot of things I don't like to do.
Like this scene.
You can stand it. So can I. Okay, roommates?
Okay.
You talked me into it.
Oh, they've received at least some of the data they needed.
Well, I don't know about that. Some of the
I'm
data.
sure now they're ahead of us.
Well, maybe not that far ahead. You should really think about it. I don't know if they're that far
I
ahead.
know the budget cut slowed you down.
Well, of course, it would slow anybody down. Wouldn't it slow you down?
Good Lord, man, I'm not blaming the aircraft
Well,
industry.
who are you blaming if you're not
I'm only
blaming?
asking you all to redouble your efforts.
Redouble my efforts? How can I redouble
All
my...
right, as soon as our satellite is up, you'll get the data you
Well,
need.
would you quit talking over me when I try to make a comment?
But
Every
in
time
the
I...
meantime, Arthur,
Gotta
just
split,
guess.
guys. Let's get out of here.
And for all our sakes, guess right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, look, I'm guessing that you're number 4. You're number 5? Welcome back to Civil Defense Quiz Bowl, brought to you by the grace of God and chocolatey Cocoa Bombs. Let's meet today's challengers. From Los Alamos, New Mexico, representing the military's grudging acceptance of the growing trend away from nuclear proliferation as we plummet towards peace, please welcome Mr. Crow. And from Oak Ridge, Tennessee, representing the aerospace and weapons industries and their glib and almost Machiavellian attitude towards the threat of imminent destruction of the human race, it's Tom Servo. Finally, she's a housewife from Great Neck, Long Island. Meet Gypsy. All right, let's get things started with a toss-up question. What 3-word slogan was coined during the Cold War as a schoolchild's best defense against an A-bomb attack? Tom Servo of Oak Ridge.
Duck and cover?
Could you state that in the form of a desperate cry to God to save you from an unholy death, please?
Duck and cover!
Is right for 5 points.
Thank you. I'll take propaganda for 15,
The
please.
category is propaganda. Complete the following sentence. Had this been an actual emergency... Crow from Los Alamos.
You would have been advised to tune in the emergency broadcast station in your area for further information.
Is right, and there's a bonus burst of strontium-90 if you can complete the rest of the message.
Don't tell me. I know this. And this concludes the test of the emergency broadcast system?
Right, so Crow from Los Alamos is off to an early lead with 30 rems of radiation. Time for another toss-up. Which early 60s CIA covert operation was considered their greatest failure of the decade? Crow, Los Alamos.
The Kennedy assassination.
No, I'm afraid that one was a success. Tom Servo of Oak Ridge.
The Bay of Pigs.
Is right for 20 rems.
Thank you. I'll take Civil Defense Myths and Legends for 50, please.
Ooh, taking a gamble for 50 curies of polonium. Wow. Here we go with Civil Defense Myths and Legends. How do you protect yourself from fallout? A, hide in the basement until it goes away. B, wear protective rubber underwear and simply brush yourself off at the end of the day. Or C, run naked through a field of sorghum.
A and B.
Is right.
Thank you. I'd like to state 5 curies and a follow-up now, please.
Oh, we're living dangerously. Tom Servo of Oak Ridge. Name the 2 most famous myths of civil defense.
We can win a nuclear war.
Number 1?
And the survivors are the lucky ones.
Right, and Tom Servo from Oak Ridge rockets into the lead with 15 curies and 20 rems. Uh-oh, it's time for the fallout elimination round. The winner will receive a complete thermolactic nuclear fallout shelter, complete with a 17-year supply of canned food and 500,000 chlorine water purification tablets. There are 2 questions. Number 1, the category is Hollywood Legends. Name the movie with the most radioactive and deadly set. Gypsy.
Moby Dick with Richard Basehart?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're out of the game. Crow from Los Alamos.
The Conqueror.
Is correct. Just ask John Wayne or Agnes Moorehead. Now, on to our final question. What is the most practical thing you can do in the event of a total thermonuclear war? Tom Servo of Oak Ridge.
Duck and cover!
Wrong. Crow, Los Alamos.
Stick your head between your knees and kiss Hey, it's been 13 years. You can come out of that closet now.
Joel, who won the quiz bowl anyway?
I think we all won because we live in a democracy.
missed the best part.
It was really horrible as usual. The second time was worse, and the third time was really tough.
Don't worry about me. I'm okay.
Yeah, it
You
sounds
look like you got the worst of it.
Thanks, I think.
All right, tell me. Did you find out anything?
Well, he's got bad
Yes,
skin.
I
He's
did,
got a
but I'm
mole
afraid
shaped
it's
like
not
Nixon.
good. There has been a split in the Presidium. Tomorrow, the military are going to push for a showdown. They want to strike as soon as the missile is finished and while your country is still unable to retaliate.
Funny, all I heard was, oh, you got my leg.
Will be ready.
I don't know. A lot depends on the vote tomorrow.
Voting in Russia?
Hard to believe that a group of civilized men could sit around and calmly discuss how to murder 5 or 6 million others.
That's why we've got to crush
For the
them.
first time, we're ahead of the world. Such a power can do unbelievable things.
Yeah, I heard. Go ahead, rub it in.
Like you maybe picked the wrong side.
Don't touch me there.
I'm happy with my choice.
Huh?
Look for the Union label when you are marching.
Spit it out, man. You sound like a manure salesman with a mouthful of samples.
Consider the use of Sputnik for military purposes. He now turns to the Minister of Economy and asks his opinion.
Grab a blintz.
The minister replies that
We're on the third green at the
doesn't feel that the
Kremlin.
economy can stand a war at this time. maybe in
Suddenly,
10 or
Ivan
20
tells a
years.
salty joke involving an elephant and a ladder. I can't repeat it, but the punchline is what? And give up show business?
The Marshal now asks his staff and the defense minister if they concur with him in this. and
George Johnson
they say that
Jr.
they
says, duh.
However, the other ministers do not agree. The Marshal is very annoyed.
And he loses a
asks
pin.
them why it is they feel they can't go along with him in this action. He emphasizes that he has the punch, the advantage of surprise, and the first rockets.
Boris picks up a sand wedge and moves to the map.
Destroyed New York would give full and absolute control of America to them.
Looks like Boy George.
Yeah, same costume.
Our agent in Moscow has gotten this information through.
But I didn't think
There's
Moscow
a new
believed
clique
in
assuming
tears.
power in the Kremlin, the militarists, and they're considering launching a missile as soon as they can.
Now, when can you start work?
Now, I'll lay my cards on the table.
Go fish.
If we can't come up with something better within a reasonable time, this country is going to witness the most frightful disaster it has ever seen.
You mean an actor becoming
Got to
president?
give me the answer. You've
William
got
Shatner
to
will
give me
direct.
something.
No.
We've whipped the problem with the skin friction on the warhead. Now that we have our own satellite
Are we
up,
talking about the same thing here,
we
buddy?
can modify the navigational
I
equipment.
don't think so.
And we're working on a device to protect the rocket from meteorites and radioactivity. Well, give us time. We will give you your missile.
Time? We have no time.
For sergeants.
Had we half the money that was appropriated for such worthy projects as cheese price supports, we would have had our ICBM long ago.
I know,
Someone's
but
a
you
little
realize
bitter.
what a peacetime general is up against.
Yeah, peace. It's a real
But
bitch,
Eric,
man.
at any rate, you now have all the resources of the country behind you.
And me.
And God grant that we may not be too late.
Oh, beach blowfish make Tor woozy.
The fat, drunken Russian pig asks for a Long Island iced tea.
Oh, my lack of God, I feel sick.
Come, let me tell you something.
Dear Penthouse, I never thought I'd be writing you, but I met this college girl from Minsk.
Watch it. Hey, that's not Scotch guarded, please.
All right. All done in there?
He's asleep. When he's like this, nothing can awaken him.
Really? Well, let me try.
We're going to have to get him his own room. He's just getting too big.
I wish I knew what was going on inside that brain of his.
Well, let's crack it open and take a look.
He's going on an inspection trip to the missile site, and he wants me to go with him.
Could you say that a little more
He leaves
woodenly?
on the train in the morning. That's why the celebration tonight.
Yeah, it looks like he's having a
The
ball.
slightest excuse he drinks, and when he's drunk, he wants me. Not for a nice party or dinner, but only here.
What's wrong with that?
Why can't he go home to his wife?
Because she's fat and bald, too.
Think about it. Sometimes when I'm in that closet and he's out here, I'd like to come out here and...
Put you in the closet.
It has to be. I really don't mind.
But I do.
What?
What?
What is it?
What gives?
What? Something I might... Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Oh, you taste like a fat, drunk Russian.
Neat.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Far to the north lay this fully operational missile base.
Or telephone
Standing
pole.
ready, an intercontinental missile capable of completely destroying a city thousands of miles distant.
Yeah, sure.
Neat, huh? Yeah, look.
Ну ладно, господа. А сейчас
Now,
наверх
you
пойдем ракету
doorman or
смотреть. А ты,
waiter?
мой друг, пойдешь со мной?
Monkey boy. Hey, monkey boy.
Ну хорошо, оставлю.
Don't think missile good. Bring me potato sandwich with mush on top.
Иди.
Out of here.
Согласна. Все в порядке.
Oops, aim fire!
Где же капитан? Скорее, капитан.
Would you like to kiss the messman,
Вот ракета.
Да.
The captain compliments the colonel on his well-pressed suit and asked him where he got it.
Now, just when we need the voiceover, it's nowhere to be seen.
Of course, I'm going to steam off the wallpaper and repaint the whole thing all around. Some nice molding to warm it up a little, but that's it.
Ah, it must be a stealth missile. There's no shadow.
How's the missile?
Спасибо.
Well,
Да, поздравляю.
I've seen
Спасибо.
plenty.
Seen enough.
Placebo?
Yep. Ah,
Let's go get some chow, huh?
hey, good idea.
Go over to Rudy's, maybe?
I'm just gonna get a whole pie.
Just have a pie.
Just one big
Boy,
one.
I could eat a whole
Yep,
cow
let
right
him
now.
eat anything.
Whoa.
Sundown in the Union. Woo.
Thank you, Bobby. Hope I can sell this Dr. spec script. Huh? Oh, excuse me.
Watkins. Oh, hi, dear.
It's the president.
No, why don't you go ahead and eat without me? We're testing tomorrow.
The MMPI.
Oh, I'll be here all night finishing this paperwork.
Black Tower
No, I can't do that.
Well, why don't you and Helen take in a movie?
Because Helen's my imaginary friend. She's not real. You keep doing this to me.
Honey, I just have to get these reports out tonight.
What kind of reports? What are you seeing other women? What goes
I know.
on?
We've been through all this before.
Well, I gotta get going.
Okay, good night.
Idiots.
So we were just switching to radar controls and everything went boom.
Could you put that into layman's
Does
terms,
not mean
please?
we do not have a successful missile that can pinpoint a target 6,000 miles away. It was just bad luck.
Bad luck? That's putting it mildly. I was counting very heavily on this.
Why, I nearly
I'm sure
expressed
we
an
have
emotion back
operational
there.
missile. One more test will prove it. In 2 weeks, we'll be ready to try again.
2 weeks? We don't have 2 weeks.
I'm going on vacation next week.
If this test had been successful, I really think we had a chance to go ahead of the Reds. But now the fate of this country is hanging on a very thin thread.
And suddenly,
Their
I'm the
failure
jerk.
or our chance at sabotage.
Fat Freddy's cat.
Come out.
All done, honey?
Ha, Kiba! I asked for extra cheese. I want $3 off.
Who are you? What do you want?
Bill Bixby,
Tanya
what are you
sent me.
doing here?
Look at the note.
Oh, like that'll prove anything.
Nice
was awfully
shoes.
afraid I
Hush
missed
puppies,
you.
huh? I like
She's
you.
run away from the minister.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Let me see here. There was an old hermit named Dave who lived by himself in a cave. This doesn't prove anything. What's this supposed to mean?
Where is she?
It's
She's
me,
on the
honey.
airline ground.
Nice disguise,
She
huh?
asked me to bring you there.
How?
By train.
Hmm.
We can make the journey in several short trips.
That way there'll be
That way
no
we won't need
fatigue.
any travel permits. There's a train that leaves at 8:30.
Be under it.
I've got the tickets. Will you come?
Well, I like your Dickie. Yes, I'll
I
come.
guess I have to trust you.
Join us.
You're the only other
My
character.
name's Johnny Manston.
Morris Steele, British intelligence.
Isn't that an
British intelligence.
oxymoron?
How did you get mixed up in this?
We rather like to keep our hand in everything. Actually, we've been trying to make contact with Tanya ever since she took up with the
Tanya? Surely you mean
minister.
Patty
Luckily, I had
Hearst.
my chance on the train. She says it's imperative that you join her.
Join her.
That's what the note's for.
Don't tell me what the note's about, you squinty. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad you made it. She says they're about ready to fire the missile.
We'd better go then.
We better.
Okay. I guess I haven't got time to wait for any further orders from Germany.
Blimey, this could be the start of a beautiful friendship.
This is the U.S. Kugelkuchen, inferior to
Marshall
ours in
says
many
that
ways.
Newspapers are informing the world that the American attempts to launch their rocket.
Ivan attempts to sell Amway products to his unwitting guests.
To conclude their arguments and finalize
Vitamins,
the new military position of the Russian rockets.
And now he's bragging about his night with the girl.
We turn you over now to Mike Wallace in the field.
I'm standing in a shotgun shack in another part of the world. But this is not my beautiful wife.
Okay. This used to be a comedy club, but then Kip Adado let loose and the audience went way down.
All done in there?
Careful.
Oops, careful.
He's over there.
Oh,
This is as far as I go.
I wanted to go farther, but
John
I'm not a
wants to
fat,
do the
drunk,
job on
bald
his own.
Russian
I
pig.
think he's right. You see, these woods are so filled with guards. Alone, he'll stand a better chance.
I'd love to hang around for all the danger, but I got an early 8 o'clock. I gotta go.
Give him this.
It's raw pork. You'll know what it means.
Thank you. Will you be contacting us again?
From beyond the
I'll
grave?
try to set
I
contact
don't
in
think
Moscow.
so.
Tell him to be careful. You know, I sort of like the guy.
A lot.
Tell Laura I love her. Bye.
Oh, God, I hate him.
Hey, you have fun with your friend?
Hi.
Johnny,
Hi?
Hello.
you're safe. I was worried. The police are thick in this area.
Oh, we had a few rough moments, but...
But
Laura's
we
got
couldn't
us through
afford
all
to
right.
show them in the
I owe
film.
him quite a lot.
About $50 for all the raw
Why
pork.
did you send him back?
Because it's a one-man job. It'll be tough enough for one, let alone two.
Don't let this building be a metaphor for our love.
New York tonight.
New York? That doesn't fit into my schedule.
Aren't they afraid of retaliation?
Your test missile crashed on takeoff.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Our military
enjoy
feels
the
it'll be 3
only
weeks
arty
before you can
shot
put up
in the
an oven.
entire film.
We don't need rockets. Our Air Force can still drop bombs.
The Kremlin is positive that none of your aircraft can get through. Our anti-aircraft rockets have proven 100% effective.
Did Mars give you the TNT?
He gave me the T in the end, but not the other T. And I had the A.
That's okay. You didn't have to get me anything.
Sandwiches?
Raw pork. What is it?
Where's the site from here?
I'll show you.
I told you I must do it by myself.
Okay, find it yourself, you big spy
Possibly
dink.
get in there alone. I've got to go with you, no matter what happens. Do you understand?
But you'll get the worst of it.
I think I do.
Look, you're getting on that plane, and we'll always have Paris, but I've always wanted to say that.
Thank you, Woody.
All right.
No, after you.
No, after you.
No, you go
Please.
first.
I insist.
Age before beauty.
Well, ladies
Ladies
first.
first.
That's right, come on. So, this music sure implies something exciting gonna happen.
The end?
We couldn't be that lucky. Very exciting so far.
You know, I kind of like that Sting guy. He did that song about us and our children. He didn't have to do that.
They can't wait.
Say, do I look like Roddy McDowell?
Oi,
What do you mean by oi?
Dorothy. Really, old boy, I don't know what you mean. Nobody said I couldn't walk out here. He did.
Begin the begin? All right. Thank you very much.
They nabbed Cole Porter there. Is he supposed to be British?
The power stations and the controls are over there.
The Dark One awaits them
But they're
at
heavily
the
guarded.
robot
I
holocaust.
think we'd have a better chance of getting in the compound from the other side.
Be quiet.
Okay.
Next.
I was in Fantastics in Oklahoma. I have a 2-minute song prepared.
Thank you. Next.
Oh, damn. I was in The Odd Couple and The Good Doctor and had a small part in Legs Diamond. But then who didn't?
Hold the rest. I think we found Al Gigi.
Let me see your papers authorizing you to be in this area.
Well, actually, all I
Give
have
me
to
those, you. SAG after equity. Very impressive. Do you sing? Drive? Standard automatic? It's good.
Mr. Steele, might I ask you why you're in this district when your papers clear you only to Leningrad?
May I ask you why you don't have an accent?
Well, actually, I'm afraid I lost my way.
I am not amused. Do you realize the seriousness of being found on this military reservation?
About as serious
Yes, I
as this
do,
guy's forehead
and I'm
here.
sorry. In fact, if you'll give me one of your chaps to show me the way back to the main road, why, I'll be on my way to Leningrad and attend to my business.
Perhaps you were spying on us.
And you're smoking.
Sabotage, maybe. Were you alone?
Of course I was alone. Look, nobody told me at the embassy that I couldn't go out and take a bit of a walk in the woods. I simply lost my way.
You are lying. You will tell me who was with you.
I've told you before, I was alone. What else could I say to you?
Now, who in their right minds would go out with me?
Good. Now let's do some improv structure.
I'll deal with you later.
He's mad, don't you think? You think he's mad? I think, you know him. Do you think he's mad?
Oh, Rochester.
I think he's mad.
The general is asking for hamburgers instead of chili peppers. They burn his gut. He'd really like a hamburger and some French fried potatoes.
Schnell! Oops.
The general now calls the soldiers spinach chins, and they pause and they say, nya, 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 nya.
The general scratches his belly and thinks. His shirts are clean, but his officers stink. Gorilla Girl, hot and sweet. A military man would love to.
Still shaking the bush. What's that story about the bear again?
Ah, fun.
You go first. After all, you've taken the worst of it.
Hey. See? That's what I'm talking about. Right here. Commie scat.
Piles of it. Everywhere.
This is one hell of a sand trap. It's only a par 3 on this thing, too.
Okay, careful. Careful through here. There you go. Oh, that's a good girl. There you go. Jump. Oh, you're a good jumper, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's so good. Yes, you're very good. Yes, 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 yes.
Now, Limbo, how low can you go? Well, we already know how low she can go.
What's this? Call me scat? Hey, woman was humiliated here. Then she was condescended to, and then someone used sarcasm.
Somebody played right through the sand trap and didn't rake it. That's the pits there, isn't it?
A lot of Ansel Adams-esque scenery in this, isn't there? Find your light. Find your light, please. There. Well,
Hold it. Could somebody get into the shot, please? Hey, anybody?
Somebody on the screen, please.
Hey, is somebody around that could get in the...
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, okay.
Good. There you go.
that must mean pull in Russian.
Oh, come on. Shake it off. Suck it up. Get up and run. Come on, you wuss. Get up.
Looks
Get up.
like she got the worst of it again.
No, okay,
Hey,
I'm gone. I'm
gotta
out.
go.
Hey, let me know which gulag you're in.
If you lie very still, the red bear will not step on you.
Now, take my heat, commie.
Oh, I hate to shoot a butt like that. These.
Oh, what a day.
Building a playground, huh?
Just shaking the bosses, sir. Bushes, I mean, boss.
They're building a playground.
Oh, it's really hardly guarded, but there's only one guy there. It must be incredibly dependable. I think I'll risk it.
Yeah, the grass is greener on the red side of the fence.
Trim Jeans Theater presents. Bum 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 bum.
Kitch, LeBeau, can you hear me?
Bum 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 bum.
This follow spot keeps up with me. I'm gonna have to do a number. Let's see, one of my Julie Garland favorites. By the line. I'm not doing 2 shows. Definitely not doing 2 shows.
Look at this fresh borscht. I'm gonna have to throw some of it out. It's delicious. Nice sour cream and beets.
Come on, come on. Ooh.
Date my sister, will ya? Tell your friends.
Huh, that's it. One guard. Most heavily guarded military installation in all of Russia. And I'm in. Huh, am I good or what?
What's he gonna do, ride it?
Well, this is gonna get me into Theta Chi for sure, dude.
Hey, this is no time for a snack. Come on.
Can't vote, huh, Boris? Well, this is how we vote in the US of A. Take this, you damn dirty red apes! I'm taking a vote for democracy and freedom.
I'll just set this on brown.
Yeah, 3 minutes and leave it in the shell.
That should do it.
And that's for making fun of Nixon in the kitchen. And here's a little present for Mr. Stalin, courtesy Uncle Sam.
That's for shaking your shoe in the UN.
Now I escape under the cover of darkness.
How much you getting paid anyway?
Clink, get over here, you idiot.
It's on here with Velcro. Give me a hand, booby.
Oh, no. Let me help you. It's a child-proof bomb. You have to push down and turn.
Now go. This will look good on your resume. Bye.
Mimi.
Did I forget to tell you to throw it?
I'm all right. I'm okay.
Hey, Tanya, we did it. Where are you, Tanya?
Oh, there you are. What a dope.
Then Tanya and Bob took up residence with a man named Topper.
Hey, this doesn't look like Russia. Doesn't look like New York either. Hazlitt? This must be a Twilight Zone episode.
Submitted for your approval.
Life was simple in Grover's Corners.
It's the new 1953 Buick Special. Handles like a dream. You'll arrive at the apocalypse in style.
Special agents are called in to slow the film down and grind it to a screeching halt.
No one will be admitted during the breathtaking car parking sequence.
What do we have to do with this film, dear?
Bill, I'm frightened. Please don't go in today. Lots of men are staying home until these air raids are over.
I can't work over the phone like they can.
You know my voice
that.
is badly dubbed.
Besides, I have to go.
Just like you had to go to Korea, and before that, Formosa.
And before that, the
We were
Spanish-American
younger
War
then.
and the Battle
now
of
we have little Bill,
1812.
and you have to face your responsibilities.
That's what I'm doing. Pat, in case of a raid, there's nothing I could do for you and Bill.
You're gonna have to die on
You'll
your
be
own,
safe.
dear. I can't take you by the hand for everything.
But I can be of help on the air.
But you host the matinee
Pat,
movie,
in a
dear.
real emergency, people will have to depend on radio completely. Besides, you can't believe all those phony stories and rumors the papers pick up and print.
Maybe I'm silly.
You are.
If anything should happen to you, I don't know what I'd do.
Don't worry. Nothing's going to happen to me.
You, on the other hand,
Well, there's
you're
my
meat.
train. Please, Pat, don't worry.
Let's split, guys.
We better get out of here. Come on.
See you later.
Not.
You know, I think you should take it easy, Tom. It looks cool. You kind of look like Bart Simpson or something like that. Uh-oh, cool it, you guys. There's a foreign object in our airspace. Cambot, give me rocket number 9. Let's have a look at it.
We've got company, comrade.
Greetings, my new Glasnost comrade. I am Zori Andropoli, most famous Soviet cosmonaut, and these are my robot helpmates, Lucia and Vitalik. I greet you in the name of all all working people of whole planet.
What happened to that guy's robots, Joel? They look like they got shot out of a cannon.
Just be quiet. Hello, I am Joel Robinson of the Satellite of Love. I greet you in the name of all people of Earth who are lounging around. These are my robot companions, Crow and Tom Servo.
And we want to challenge your robots to a game of hockey.
Good one.
Oh, it's very humorous. It's most unusual for a robot to have sense of humor. Let me show you one of my good-natured mirth-getters. I think this will really get you. Hold on. You know, sorry not feeling so well. In unhappy mood. Oh, booga, booga, booga. Sorry. Oh boy, that's a good one. I kill me. The robots like it too. Sorry, this is a minor Soviet biped malfunction. Like in your country, it's most important to maintain a mammoth sense of humor and new wave American slapstick.
Now I know why they call him sorry. Jeez.
Hey, sorry, wait a minute. Maybe we could do a link up. I could fix your robot and then we could get together. It's been so long since I've seen another human being. You know, we could connect the access ports and get together and drink Tranya or whatever it is you guys do.
Mr. Joel, I regret to inform your misinformation, but Soviet 18 is an AC port and your ship is DC. As we say in Soviet Union, we are not compatible. I'm so sorry, but I have to go.
Hey, wait, come back, hold it.
Yes.
Is there anything we could pass on to our American brethren on Earth?
Yes. You could tell your American glory vocalist, Billy Joel, that he did nothing for Glasnost. And also, we will trade you a Billy Crystal for a Yakov Smirnoff anytime. So, I gotta go. Remember, good health, self-control, and most important, good mood.
What's the done yet?
We have to remember to pray for him. Well, it looks like Italy. Hey, it's Matrona.
That's our Matrona.
They're the chunkiest couple on the block.
Have a good day at the lard factory, dear.
Oh, honey, the steering wheel's on the other
If you want me
side.
to go out with you tonight, you gotta wear a tie. I'm tired of everyone thinking my husband's a bum.
I am a bum. Except for one thing.
What's that?
I'm a rich bum. I got 20 bucks. I'm gonna blow it all on you tonight.
20 bucks or not, you're gonna wear a tie.
Okay. I'll get a special one just for you. With a new dame painted on it.
Very funny. Very funny.
I'll see you.
See you, sis.
Well, let's swing it over to New York and see what's going on in the saucy city. Like it matters.
Mr. Sanford, Mr.
Almost a lawsuit there.
I'm Mr. Dirt. I come here every day and watch the filth. I'm a collector of the world's refuse.
Oh, man, this is definitely, we've tapped into a different movie here. I could almost believe that last scene with Art Matrona. Oh, I just don't understand this. We've lost our common thread. What is going on here?
Hey, Crow, something will happen soon.
Good morning, my boy.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Why did you ask me to meet you here? I'm
Well, I
Techno
wanted to get
Samson.
as far away from that plot as I could
Well,
get.
don't
That
leave under
movie's
any
driving me bonkers.
circumstances. How's the market? Oh, just fine. With the war scare on, you really should make a killing.
If there is a war, there'll be lots of killing, guys. Creeps.
I'll just wait here.
Good morning out there.
Good morning in there.
Bill Deal again with the news and views of today. And I must say, for the first time in a long time, the outlook is brighter. The Middle East and the Far East are quiet, at least temporarily, and the Kremlin, through their Foreign Office, has made it known that they're open for discussion on matters that have long
George
been in
Miller was
disagreement.
actually funny on Letterman last
Perhaps
night.
the large advances we have recently made in our missile program has caused this new thinking on their part.
Exclamation point.
The successful launchings of our many satellites apparently has closed the gap in the missile race that has existed since they first launched their Sputnik 1 many months ago.
Period.
It seems apparent that the new powers in the Soviet Union are far more interested in peace and an ending to the Cold War than their predecessors were.
Call it.
It is reported that a very important meeting will take place in the Kremlin at 8:30 p.m. Moscow time today.
Period.
That will be about 3 hours from now, so we'll try and have something for you in the afternoon news. Now for some local happenings.
The general is calling a local tobacconist to see if they have Prince Albert in a can. They say yes, and the general says, well, you better let him out before he suffocates. He then
He
switches
says, "Now,
lines
listen
to a
carefully,
local
Captain. There
bowling
cannot
alley
be a mistake.
and asks
This
if
is
they
a
have
big moment in
10-pound
your life."
balls. They, of course, reply yes, and he says, "How did you get
All
to
right.
the phone
Start the countdown.
so quickly?" I thought that was funny, didn't you? That was funny. Very funny.
Humor.
What a joker, huh?
10-pound
10-pound balls. I can't believe it. What a card, boy.
Somebody turned in their shoes.
He's just a riot. I'll turn on lane number 3 here. Oh, ready on lane 3.
What did he say? Wow. Who's this artist?
John Cage, I think.
John Cage. Yeah, I got this album.
Oh, wow. Finally get my stereo tuned up and it's this new wave crap. Oh, if something better comes on, I can tape over this. I can do it.
Listen to that for hours. Philip Glass.
I think it's quadraphonic, too.
Yep.
He's gassing up the rocket.
We're filling the van and then hoofing out Steve's party. Go ahead, number 4. Clean the windshield on that, will you?
Wow, this is really dull.
See if I can tune in some light FM here. Back out to the playground. Same songs, man.
He just keeps doing that. I never thought the end of the world would be so annoying.
Do not try to adjust your sets. We will control what is boring.
This guy must be at a self-service silo.
Number 4, gas is prepay after 9 p.m.
4 rubles back on a gas it yourself with cash.
What?
Sure hope it doesn't go off before the commercial.
Oh, great. More of this. Maybe the stereo's out of whack. Maybe he doesn't do the tape monitor. He can... There we go.
Huh. That rocket's run by reel-to-reel. It wasn't until the 70s that they were run by 8-track.
Oh.
Boy, that's annoying.
Oh, cool.
Really great special effects here.
Ooh.
145 caliber handgun, 2 packages of chewing gum, 1 issue prophylactic, $100.
Okay, guys, at this point we have to ask the question, what the hell did that fat couple in the truck have to do with anything here?
Hey, they've got more of an annoying beep than us.
And they got AV geeks at the controls.
Hey, they invented asteroids. Check it out.
What is
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Well, geez, look, it's above my ears, you know, and it's flat on top and stuff, and like my scalp is bleeding as it is.
Look, I haven't got time for the pain.
Oh, it's one of your friends, so-called friends, and he's really mean, too. I don't mind telling you.
Watkins here. Yes. Yes. Are you sure it's not an aircraft?
Is it bigger than a bread box?
Yes.
Is it known for its work in the theater?
Have you got a plot on its direction?
So, it's our imminent doom
I
then.
see, yes.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay, keep me informed.
Well, that's not good.
Defense command, please. Hello, hello. This is General Watkins.
No, it's not like the beer.
Now listen. I want a red alert for every area east of the Mississippi River. No further phone service except for civil defense and the military.
Tell them I said hello.
Put this on all teletypes. At 1400 hours Eastern Standard Time, the Reds fired a missile aimed at the eastern seaboard of the United States.
Oh, that's really going to kill the seafood industry, isn't it?
Target in about 10 minutes. No other facts are known, but we'll try to keep you informed. One more thing.
Lunch next Wednesday? Okay.
Forces in the country. We're going to need them.
I'm never going to finish my novel now.
Hey guys, look, it's the beginning of Bonanza.
I watched the map burn a hole in the middle, and there come the cartwrights.
They went digital.
Lunchtime.
Lunch.
Lunch minute.
Come on.
Good. I'm starting.
Hey, Queens. Queens, lunch.
Lunch. Break for lunch.
Zonkers.
Oh, boy, this is no time to die. Just about a single slice.
Attention, the remaining pizza will go on sale for 15 cents.
Hey, the cheese is cold. Do you think you could nuke this for me?
That's not another of those things. I think they're stupid.
Darn old apocalypse, I just ignore them.
Goofy bombs.
I don't use
So she
props.
says I'm a bum because I don't wear a tie. I went out and I bought it. Man alive.
Harry, my girlfriend
She's gonna
thinks you're
love this.
stupid.
Come on, you guys.
Yeah, quit horsing around. Give me that.
This one has too much.
Yeah, you're high.
Wow.
Hear the pretty music.
Hey, it's Clutch Cargo.
Attention, everyone. This is a red alert. This is a
Oh,
real
it's Harry
raid.
Connick
The
Jr.,
Russians
Red
have aimed a
Alert.
rocket attack at us. I
Benny
repeat,
Goodman
this is
in
a red
Moscow.
alert. Anyone
Groovy.
listening to me now, switch to civil defense.
Remember that good stuff I told you about
640 or
earlier?
1240 on
Well,
your
forget
dial
it.
and follow
And now,
instructions.
simply red.
I repeat, switch to 640 or 1240 on your dial and get your
Member-supported
instructions from civil
apocalyptic
defense.
station.
This is a raid. Take shelter.
Remember to
and do
pick
not
up a
make
few
any phone
KQ bumper
calls.
stickers.
Please keep the lines free for military calls only.
You'll electrocute me if
have
you pick
about
up the
8
phone.
minutes.
No, really, I'm
Take
working on the
cover and
line.
Listen on 640 or
No
1240
repeat
on your
callers,
dial
please.
for further instructions.
Oh, and honey, could you turn the pilot light off? Hey, it's Tootie and Muldoon. And I got Glenn Super in the car.
How would you like to use this? In a supermarket. Supermarket. Even little children must die, so the lesson must be learned.
Snap.
Oh, my neck. Oh.
Even Sister Sue must die in a grisly death. Even Rod Steiger must die.
Careful there.
Oh, my head. Ouch.
Hey, where'd you get your pants? Oh, that's right, same place as me.
I object to this, you know.
To those of you still listening, follow these instructions if you can't get underground.
Try not to
Cover
let your hair
yourself
catch
in
on
wet
fire.
newspapers and lie still until the blast has subsided.
Lie still
Don't
for
touch
an
or eat
eternity.
anything, and above all, keep calm and follow instructions.
For 100 years.
All
Drink
radio
lots of
should be
juice,
turned
it's
to
good
civil
for you,
defense
or
at
have an
640 and 1240 on your dial.
Now back to Clutch Cargo.
Okay, let me have it.
Okay, you dress bad and your suit's ugly.
That's what I thought, yes. The New York area.
You want me to hold the chicken? You just want
Okay,
wheat toast?
thanks.
Oh, what? That's a number 13. Sure.
Bob, Jerry's waiting for you in his office.
We could always shoot it. This thing is coming straight down. Oh, there's a slim chance.
Swim fast? One delicious shake in the morning and my hair falls out in the evening.
Nike controls, please. This is General Watkins here. Yes, General.
Yeah, I like the beer.
When this missile shows on your scopes, I want you to fire every Nike you have.
Yeah, and Adidas too. Tree Torns, Keds, Red Ball Jets, the whole shebang.
At that speed. But try. Please try.
Okay.
If only we had an operational anti-missile device.
Oh, say, my Uncle Louie has one in the basement.
Those people out there.
Maybe the Nike will hit.
Maybe the Nike will hit.
It's just something to do.
18,000 miles an hour. Nothing can stop.
Darn.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Chili.
Kids, remember, don't play in refrigerators.
Ooh.
They don't open from the other side.
Uh-huh.
Good morning.
Yep.
Hit the snooze.
Somebody please slap the snooze.
Morning, everyone.
Yep. Get like this in the morning?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Hey, look, a trident.
Sugar-free?
Oh,
Oh, which one though? That's a Nike.
and a kid.
That's a tree torn.
There's a Red Ball Jet.
Yep.
Calling all kids.
Air Jordan, there it goes.
And there's a Red Ball Jet.
That one was an Oxford.
It's shaped like a saber-toothed tiger whistle.
Taxi.
Those are missiles, not taxis.
Hey, it's Harry Truman.
Yep. I'm getting
Gotta
out of
get
here.
out of here.
Hey,
I gotta
come
go.
on. Quick,
Really
let's
gotta
go.
get out of here. No,
Quick,
I gotta go.
cheeks, let's get out of
Gotta
here.
go.
Let's go. We
Excuse
gotta
me.
run. Bye, New York.
Getting out of the city.
Bye, Manhattan.
Hey, it's a special post-apocalyptic collector's edition.
Whoa.
Wow, what a mouthful.
Attention, Zach Norman is dead.
Stop the presses. It worked. Lucky one. Didn't have to see any of this.
Help me.
What?
I know which shelter I'm going to.
Of course, women must be chosen for their sexual prowess.
And animals will be bred and slaughtered.
Chiefs of Staff to discuss retaliation for this unwarranted attack.
Oh yeah,
The
like
White
that's
House
really
has
gonna
been
help.
moved to its emergency headquarters, and all military personnel are asked to report to their bases as soon as they safely can.
Like in about 5,000 years.
But in the meantime, enjoy Jerry Lewis and Tony Curtis in Boing Boing.
Boy, that is one long runway. That plane just can't seem to get off the ground.
Charlton Heston starring in Airport 79. Damn you all to hell!
George Kennedy pops the clutch and tells the world to eat my dust.
Clutch.
Hey, Clutch!
Spinner, paddlefoot. There's a severe storm warning for Wright and Jackson County and parts of Carver County. All New York is in this warning area. Sorry.
Damn.
Teletypes are dead.
The only people that are left
All we
are
can
Harry
do now is
Belafonte,
wait.
Inger Stevens, and that other guy.
This is Bill Deal, signing off.
And remember, Bill Deal Oldsmobile out on the Beltline.
Pat, dear, if you can hear me, it just dawned on me that I probably won't see you or little Bill again. This is because I've been stubborn. I'm sorry. Because I really love you.
What a wuss.
Nice pirouette.
General Watkins.
So I call and I get Fiji. I say AT&T would have given me credit. They say you're not dealing with AT&T. I say I am now.
Well, at least I don't have a lot of hair to burn.
Darn.
Give me the White House.
I quit.
Clutch, help! Turn the Big Apple into applesauce.
Were spared. But metropolitan
Suburbs
New
were
York City
spared?
was almost completely destroyed, with a death toll of well over 3 million.
Just a regular day in the Big Apple.
Regardless of possible disagreements over conference
Really a
tables,
fun film,
in
guys.
spite of the
Yeah.
selfish interests of
I don't
political
get it.
factions
I
or
don't- it didn't
special
even make
interest
sense.
groups, we cannot let this be the end.
Oh, yes, we can.
Where'd
Why
you
don't
guys
you guys
get
just
that
leave
anyway?
it on the
Seems like
floor
every
and
time you
just
say
go
that,
to
you're
the
kind of
computer
leaving
and
the
just
main
do
wagon
it.
again.
That's what
Are
we
you
do
get
at
to
the
movies,
Manhattan
the
Festival.
Download Film
Garbage.
Festival?
Now, you're all speaking at once and I can't understand you. You're upset. Please, one at a time.
Okay, you guys, let's just take it easy. Listen,
Just
if you're
lay
going to be
me down on the
shooting
floor.
us
Don't worry
in
about
anyway,
doing
the
it.
least you
Before
can
I
do is
come
send a
in the
deputy
back,
down,
I
or
don't
maybe
know
it's
what
Jerry
you feel
Will
like.
or
It's a
somebody. Hold it. Listen, maybe they're right. Maybe we should just take this one at a time and try to explain how we're feeling. Okay, go ahead, Tom.
Okay.
You start.
Well, first of all, Sam Waterston sends a spy guy in the Piper Cub over to Russia to the restaurant with the bad service. And then he meets the girl who dates a pig, and he lives in her closet for 10 years while they develop the United States rocket program.
Yeah, and like a fine wine, the relationship between the spy girl and the fat, stinky, balding Russian pig guy only gets better, and that's disgusting.
Enter Leonard Nimoy, Bill Bixby type. He hands him a megaton of TNT, leads him into the woods, and suddenly they're having a teary departure like we're supposed to care. I mean, we didn't even know the guy was supposed to be a Brit, you know. All he did was say things like cheerio and good boy. God. Wow.
And then Suey the pig girl gets shot in one of the least dramatic scenes since Date with an Angel. Spy guy muffs the bombing on the missile guarded by the photomet, and then he gets shot in the same place as Suey the pig girl.
Oh, cut to New York, where Art Matrano and Harry Connick eat pizza and buy ties for their stupid girlfriends, and Harry Truman gets off a plane by the sewage dump, and then a blind guy goes by and says, "Help me." What the hell was that supposed to be?
Yeah, and then there's the glorious ending where the entire center of New York City explodes, except for the perimeters, and all we learn is that we're supposed to live in the suburbs, not in the city. I got to read some letters.
Maybe that'll make us feel better than that dribble.
Okay.
Because,
put this one up on the screen there, Cambot. Still store it for me. The main reason for this letter is to call to your attention a matter of grave importance. I was visiting a friend's house when I noticed his childhood stuffed bunny rabbit. What I found was horrible. See the enclosed, unretouched photograph. Okay, put that up there, Cambot. Okay, there's the bunny right there. This poor bunny had been designed to look like Isaac Asimov. What kind of cruel, sadistic world do we live in where injustices such as these are allowed to happen?
Bet it was the scientists.
Yeah,
They seem to
they
do all
could have had
kinds of
something
junk
to
like
do
this.
with that. Well, what do you think of this week's experiment, you guys? As if I care.
You're upset. I like that. Push the button, Frank.
Well, that movie was kind of harsh. I mean, why don't you give him a break next time? Like show him Scott Valentine's My Demon Lover or Betsy's Wedding, or better yet,
push the button, Frank.
Madame Suzatska.
Push the button, Frank.
Madame Suzatska.
Hey, have you seen that movie? It's actually very good.
Is it?
Yeah, with Shirley MacLaine.
Oh,
She
let's
does
go.
a wonderful
Let's catch
tour
it
de
later.
force.
It's playing at the mall. Let's
really,
go
we
catch
should-
it. Okay.
Help me.